I am Chef Johnny, the ultimate beef-loving Texan, and today I'm cooking up a big old pork butt. Got a nice butt in from Swift. Wife picked it up at the local HEB, and we're going to cook this up and see how it cooks compared to my Lone Star grills or one of my barrel cookers. Now, I have not done a long cook on this Primo grill. I've done chicken, which was about an hour cook. I've done that a couple of times. And I've done steaks and I've done some things like that, but never a longer cook. So today, we're gonna find out what it is. I'll tell you how I got it set up. We're gonna season this, then we're gonna get it on the pit. So come in here, let me show you the seasonings I'm using today. There's not a whole lot I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna take off this little bit of loose right here. Get that out of our way. And that is a vein right there also, so we do not want that. But if it's not just hanging off, I'm not gonna take it off. That's it, that's all I'm gonna do to it. So, it's ready to go. I'm gonna take some mustard, use as a binder. If I use a binder on pork, guys, which pork butts and ribs, a lot of times I think they're kind of sticky anyways, but if I'm using a binder on pork, it's gonna be mustard. And I've got some really good seasonings we're gonna do today. I'm gonna show y'all what I like on pork. And I think it makes a really nice butt. Works great on chops. A few different things it works good on. Let's flip this back over again. What I'm gonna start with is just some SPG from Cosmos, salt, pepper, garlic. I do like that as my base layer. And you know, some people are like, well, you shouldn't have to layer things or rub on it. Well, you know, not every rub can be everything. So find a couple of them, 3 of them, that's fine. Put them on there, find the flavor you like and how to get it. Because I promise you, every rub you taste is gonna be missing a little bit from the other ones. You're not gonna get them all in there. And then, guys, we're going with honey chipotle killer beef. And no, that is not a bottle of honey chipotle, but it's not Texas beef either. I broke the container the other day, so I transferred it into an empty one. So hang on to your empty containers, right? So we got a honey chipotle killer beef. It's gonna put some beautiful color on it. It's got a little bit of heat, and it's also going to add some sweetness. Briskets and stuff, you'll never see me add sweetness. Pork, yes, I will go sweet with pork. I do like a sweet pork butt, pork chop, pork loin, ribs. I like that. So there we go. I'm gonna turn it up on its side. Let's get this with some SPG. And then come back, honey chipotle killer beef. I'm gonna get all these sides, then I'll get right back with you and we will see how I do the top. So here's our top. I'm gonna come in again with just some SPG, and I cook this is gonna go fat side down, so I leave it till last so that it's the pretty side, right? And I'm gonna put a real good coating of my honey chipotle killer bee on here from Cosmos Q. Guys, go there and check them out if you never have. They have got some great products, whether it's their rubs, their sauces, their injections. Tell them Chef Johnny sent you. I am an ambassador for them, so let them know that you heard me talking about them here on Texas Style Cuisine. So I think there we go. A little bit more maybe here on the front. Money muscle with a little bit on it. That looks good. Let's let this sweat out a little bit, and if that pit's ready to go, we'll get it on there. Let's open this up. Set our pork butt in here, and this is set up indirect. I have both heat deflectors in there. I have some post oak on top of our harder lump charcoal, and it's from Chief Firewoods. And then I have got 2 big chunks of cherry wood in there. So let's get the ink bird in it. So so we can monitor the temperature. Now this little thermometer will, it'll take the temperature for us on the pit and on the meat both. So there we go. Close it up. See y'all in a few hours. We may stop sometime before then and spritz it a little bit. Let's get this open. Check out that pork butt, and it is looking pretty, let me tell you. Guys, that is a beautiful, beautiful pork butt. I'm gonna spritz a little bit. Boy, you can tell that diffusion plate's hot, right? And this is just a little apple juice, water, apple cider vinegar. It's 175 degrees, about 4.5 hours in. And I don't think I'm gonna wrap this. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let this just keep catching smoke. Let's see if we can build up a nice bark on it with that cherry wood we have in there and with that post oak. Let's get this open. Time to spritz again. Gonna get us some more of our apple juice and apple cider vinegar. Probably be the last time I spritz. I think this is the 3rd or 4th time we've done it, but got a little coating and let it keep going. After about another hour, it's gonna be ready. We're about 190 degrees. It's about that time. Sun's starting to get low. It did take me longer to cook this than I thought it would. I was expecting 7 hours or so. Well, we're about 8.5 hours. So 9 pounds, been running real close to that 275, 280 maybe sometimes, but kept it pretty close, went all the way unwrapped. So let's look at the pit and see how it looks. Now that is what a butt looks like unwrapped for 8 hours. Little bit stuck. Pick it up, that's all right. That's the fat side, we got it off. Ooh, got a little meat right there we want to get, don't want to leave that. This is a good looking butt, guys. It still is pretty hot, so I don't want to handle it a whole lot. We do want to do a bite just to see how it turned out, how the flavors came. We got a good pullback on the bone. I think it would probably slip out pretty, oh yeah, look here. There we go. Bone slipped right out. That tells you it's, if it ain't cooked perfect, it's pretty close. Anyways, that looks good. We're gonna put this in Ziplocs, do a little meal prep, and we're gonna do some different things with it throughout the week for the wife and I, because we can't eat 9 pounds of pork butt in one setting. That is pretty. It's looking moist. It's got a nice bark on it, guys. Just look at that. We're gonna try to get a good look here for y'all, even though our light went out above. But the Honey Chipotle Killer Bee and the SPG, they did a great job. We got a beautiful bark. Got that subtle sweetness, little heat in the back end. Well, we were kind of wondering, would the ceramic grill, the Primo XL, would it cook as good as my offset pit, right? My Lone Star grills. And I tell you what, guys, this is as good as any pork butt I've ever cooked. Like I said, I really don't want to cut off into it real deep, but you can see right here, look here. That is pretty, that is moist. It's got a lot of smoke on it. That cherry wood and that post oak just did a great job, along with that lump charcoal from Harder. But I'm liking it. I'm thinking my wife's really gonna like it also. And like I said, this is gonna make a few meals for us. We'll probably do sandwiches one night. We may do pulled pork nachos one night. Tonight, we're just gonna have pork with some sides. So I think she's got some potato salad or coleslaw, something made up in there to go with it. But it really does look good. I'm gonna let it rest a little bit more before we really dig into it. But thanks for stopping by. Remember to share us. Tell your friends and family about us. We're trying to do some great things over here at Chef Johnny's Texas-style barbecue and cuisine. Hope you do appreciate what we're doing, because we really appreciate you being here. But hey, thanks a lot. And remember to check out the Ultimate Beef Loving Texan over at beeflovingtexans.com. I'm over there, got a lot of recipes on their site now, and you can see the competition where I won the Ultimate Beef Loving Texan. So get over there and watch those 3 episodes. Thank you very much. Appreciate you being here. We'll see y'all down the road. So long, everybody.
How them boys put food away beats all I've ever seen.